Hey, it's Jack from Alphacharts with a state of the market video. Today is October 19th, 2024. Before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security. And I may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned. Know your time frame and risk tolerance. Thank you for watching the video. If you haven't done so, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, you can find me on X at Alphacharts365, posting ideas and charts all week long. I also run a subscriber service. It's $10 a month, super cheap, really affordable, and I give a ton of information. I mean, really the best value out there. Um, just some of these are worth the $10 a month, and you get all of them. You get to pick and choose the way that you want to use the subscription. Things like, a weekend watch list that has usually 50 to 60 names on there. Really, like things that are just really looking great to me, right? I narrow it down to a focus list, completely separate video, and I use the best, usually 5 names roughly for the week. I make sure also submit a separate annotated charts on those. I also have what is not even on here. We started doing about 3 months ago or so. The pick of the week, which is my absolute favorite 1 week pick. So basically, I buy it on Monday, I sell it by Friday. That's the idea behind that, and we track those on a spreadsheet. It's been so far, knock on wood, really good. So it's been a really fun way to do it for the shorter term time frame. We do midweek notes, we do market videos. It's just really a very robust subscription, educational subscription. And again, people pick and choose what they want. Some watch everything and do everything. Some just like my focus list and they want the annotated charts and the picks. But for $10 a month, you get it all and you get to pick and choose. This is great for somebody working full time, new to trading, really just needs, or wants just an extra, in-depth look at the market to supplement what they're doing and see what's going on from another perspective. Just great value. So anyway, if you're not sure, check it out. It's $10 a month. Click subscribe, and the nice thing is it's month to month, meaning you try it for a month or 2 months or quarter or whatever, and it's for you. Great, you keep doing it. If it's not for you, you unsubscribe. It's very easy to do that. So check it out. I think you will like it. Scan some charts. SPY closed at all-time highs ever. Um, so that's bullish, right? That we can't say that anything, but that's bullish. We are now nicely in trend. You see how they're both kind of going up, both moving averages, and actually all of them at very nice ascents, nothing too crazy. So that looks good, right? There's really nothing negative I can say. This right here gave us a little pause. And technically, we haven't closed above this area, but right now, there's nothing I can say that looks bad or anything like that. Market was up 0.87 on the week, and 6 weeks up in a row. So it's quite a bit. 6 weeks up in a row. But we've seen, in good runs in the market, we can get 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Of the 12 weeks, only 2 were down. So, we'll see. But that looks really good, up 0.87. RSP, equal weighted, was up 1.07. So again, a broad-based rally. This wasn't just a bunch of mega caps doing well. Equal weights also closing at all-time highs. You can see from when this trend started, it looks just absolutely phenomenal. A couple shakeouts in there, but overall, everything looks really, really good. Qs getting a little bit weaker, not at all-time highs, but it looks like things are starting to recover. We are still inside this kind of bar. We haven't really broken out above it yet. So we do have that going on. Again, a little bit weaker. Doesn't mean that there's not things to find in the Qs, but looking okay. On the week, they were up only 0.24. Again, a little bit weaker than the SPY. So it talks to technology in general. And the equal weights were actually down this week. That's interesting, right? Equal weights were down. Again, They're, it's just saying that we could be better places to put our money. Mid caps are up 1.39, strongly all-time highs, right? Let's go to daily. I mean, that's, very nice look to it. A little consolidation at the end of the week, but again, very, very strong week. Up, what was it, 1.39? Yeah, 1.39. And the small caps, they are up almost 2%. Think that they have maybe to this 233-ish, where they may find some sellers right in here. They have in the past, but right now there's still some room to the upside. So all that looks like really good, right? I mean, there's really nothing I went through here that looks bad or looks bearish or even questionable. This is choppy. I think hard to trade. But SPY is looking good, right? Mid caps looking good. So there's a lot of nice things. Looking at the financials, again, looking really good, right? Breaking out strongly to all-time highs, up 2.43 on the week. The daily, again, looks just fine. A little consolidation here, letting moving averages catch up. Nothing with nothing. Weekly just is absolutely fire, right? Um, yeah, that looks fantastic. SMH, SMH was down 2%. I know ASML had their issues this week, and it really weighed on the sector. It was a 5%, 5.5% down day right here. I never really fully recovered from it. Again, I like this idea of higher lows, and maybe we get a push into this 280-ish area. Just wondering what is that as far as the percentage goes? About 10%. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see something like that. And then are we just finishing up a base? I don't know, maybe. Um, but I definitely like these higher lows, and maybe this does get one more nice move higher. XSD, so they sold basically all semis. SMH was down 2%. XSD was down only 0.75. So they sold more mega caps than anything else, but nothing was spared basically in the semi names. This is obviously a pretty big spot. We were real happy with it when it was breaking out up here. It failed. Now it's retesting from the bottom. We'll see how that works. IYT, big base, big base. This is transports. I'd like to see this break out. It tried this week, kind of got stuff back. I'm not too worried about it yet. This was a really strong week here, up over 5%. So maybe this just needs to give it a week or two of a little handle, and then it could go. But I mean, if transports are breaking out, then we got to be in a bull market, in my opinion, right? If financials are breaking out, we're in a full market. Yes, I would like to see SMH participate, but so far that looks pretty good. Equal weights on the weekly, they did do well, and they did break this trend line that was pretty important for, since the summer, right? Since July. The daily, I mean, just it's breaking out, it's moving higher, right? Love that the 50s looks like it's once across the 200. And yeah, so transports are looking good. Housing closed at all-time highs. Big week up 4.5%. Declining volume, but still price pays, only price pays, and up 4.5%. XHB was up 3.49%. Again, so two monster moves in housing for the week and closing at all-time highs. So we have all the indexes looking pretty good, with Qs being the weakest of the bunch, but SPY closing at all-time highs and mid caps at all-time highs, and IWM at 52-week highs. Yeah, for sure. Multi-year highs. We have financials looking great. We have transports looking pretty good, right? We have housing looking good. Semis are a little weak, but not looking terrible. Even this pullback, what could have just been a shakeout, right? Because we do definitely have these higher lows and VCP style action. The market looks good for another week, I think. I think we should be looking for things to buy. If we can find good entries, a lot of things are extended. And I think we should be managing the names we have. Hopefully we're already in a bunch of names because we've been bullish for, weeks now. And hopefully we're going to manage the names we're in and make some money out of the best names in the market. If you need some help finding ideas and names and just want, somebody to bounce ideas off of, check out my subscriber group for $10 a month. You're not going to find a better value, and the content I think is pretty good. We've been in some really great names. We've been talking about nuclear now for a few weeks. We've been in some of these rocket names, energy names. We've been in, all kinds of things. Anyway, if you're interested, please check out, click subscribe. Y'all have a great day.